Hello, everyone. Um, I know it's been a while, but I've been really, really sick. Like, literally in the hospital, sick. And I'm still trying to get over it. I have bronchitis with sinusitis, which is aggravating my asthma. So I've been having to do breathing treatments here at home. They actually wanted to keep me at the hospital longer, but I left against doctor's orders. You should never do that. The doctor says you need to stay, you need to stay. Don't be like me. Don't be stupid and regret it. Because I did. I seriously regretted it. I wish I had stayed in the hospital. I'd probably be feeling a lot better. So, literally, it was like a day or two after Easter that I thought I was just having a bad breathing day because it was getting hot, whatever. And the next day I noticed my breathing's a little bit better, but it's still more difficult. And by the third day I was like, no, I have to go to the doctor. I'm sick. And that's when I went and she told me I had bronchitis or an upper respiratory infection and gave me steroids. And then 2 nights later, I'm in the ER and they're telling me they're admitting me and they're pumping me full of steroids, and my fever was like 103. Then it went up to 107, and then when it went to 107, they decided to give me Tylenol to bring my fever down. I don't understand that. But literally in the emergency room, I had probably 4 breathing treatments because my oxygen level, because I was coughing and I was so congested, my oxygen level was dropping below 90, and they were not very happy with that. So the first one, it was diluted with something. I don't know what it was. Probably water or something. That didn't work like they wanted. So 10 minutes later, it probably was longer, but it felt like that. They came back in and gave me another one, and apparently that one was like 4 or 5 breathing treatments in one. That worked a little bit, but I was still so congested. They had me on oxygen, which they had it running up my nose, so I couldn't blow my nose. I have an IV in. They're pumping me full of steroids, and it was not a good time. I started having panic attacks. I started crying, which made me even more congested. And Justin's sitting there going, "You're going to be okay," and all this other kind of stuff. And he promised me that when it was all over and I'm better and he's better because he's sick now, that we'd go and get some sushi. So that made me feel a little bit better for like a split second. They initially thought I had pneumonia because of how bad I was. So they did a chest x-ray and sent me upstairs. Apparently my chest x-ray came back perfectly normal, which since I'm currently trying to quit smoking, that terrifies you when you're a smoker because of obvious reasons. But thankfully it came back good. And when I got up there, they gave me some allergy medicine. They gave me some cough medicine. They gave me another breathing treatment, which was the nebulizing medication and pure albuterol, both together, which at this point I've had the equivalent of probably 15 breathing treatments, so I am like so jittery and shaky. And then they hooked me up to IV antibiotics, And after that, my anxiety and my emotions were too much, and that's when I decided to sign the waiver and come home, which I regret doing very much. And the next day, because this happened Saturday, so Sunday I called the 24-hour number for my PCP, and I was able to get an appointment in with her the next day, which was really good. So I went in yesterday, and she gave me some more cough medicine, she gave me some antibiotics, and she gave me some more steroids. So I've been doing all of that. So I'm actually doing a bit better. I may not sound like I'm doing better, but I am. And I have to go see my pulmonologist next week because it was aggravating my asthma to where I had to be on oxygen. So, yeah, that wasn't fun. And then Justin ended up getting sick. But since I've been home, I've been having to do breathing treatments every 3 to 4 hours, as what my doctor told me to do. And it's like a constant buzz, and I don't like it. But I wanted to let y'all know I'm still here. I've just been very ill. So hopefully I'll keep getting better, because if I'm not better in a week, I have to go back and see my doctor and we'll reassess things. And she'll probably give me more antibiotics or something. But she did tell me that in the meantime, if I get worse again or my breathing gets worse, go straight back to the hospital. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen. So far it hasn't, so we'll see. But I'm gonna go do my breathing treatment again, and I will talk to y'all later.